olvasom, de nagyon nehéz. Tehát... Szoktam én magamban beszélni, de nem úgy, mintha úgy tennék, hogy másokhoz beszélek. Minden esetre ezen az esős reggelen egy detektív regényt fog. Szóval megy a stream, meg minden nem érdekes, de úgy fogok tenni, hogy ezt majd meg fogom vágni. Minden esetre detektívben vagyok. Ahogy kell. Na jó van, a lényeg az, hogy nézzük. Fú, de kellemetlen. Jó. Új játék. Megvegyek az opciókat. Videó, képernyő. Jó, jó, jó. Lassú, mert rosszul olvasom. Normál. Haladóváltás. Minden. Minden minőség magas. Elfogadás. Oké. Vissza. Hangváltás.
Santino Featherland, and this is my partner. I'm Santino Featherland, and...
Írni. Felirat van. Elfogadás. Vissza. Nyelv, magyar irányítás, az jó lesz. Szerintem jó ez az érzékenység. Akkor... lássuk is. Kezdődik.
Previously on Chicken Police.
She stood in the darkness, the light painted stripes on her body. She was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to.
My mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler, or as most people know him...
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods, help me. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Na nézzük.
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Micsoda háttértörténet. Minden esetre először ezt tutira. A kis kamerán. Ezt lejjebb veszem. Ez is annyira fontos. Oké. Jó, szóval esik az eső. A hangulatunk épp oly komor, mint az időjárás. Nézzük. Azt mondja, hogy van itt minden. Mi van ebben a füzetben? Az áldozat, aki egy hölgy, különös fenyegetést kap. A fenyegetések mind indultak. Különböző hírhozom, de a retteget gangster, a pocok! Ez a sát a Cár klubban találjuk, és a szegény Natasha ismerte a feleségemet múlt valahonnan. Vagy csak mondta, hogy vannak ügyesek, kell derítenem, mi a kapos. Épp. személyek egyelőre ismerik őt. Név Deborah Ibanez Vajtál Impala. Nemben nőstény, egyedi ismertetője egy csinos és törékeny, de semmi különleges. Az ilyenek szoktak a legveszélyesebbek lenni. Natasha Katzenko. Kurva jó. Macska. Nőstény, egyedi ismertetője egy így készülhet zöld szemei vannak, és bizonyosan csak a járva nyomában kell. Hatalmas kurva jó. Így finomolt végeket, de nem hiszem, hogy újságosítás vagy csak a szárnyaznak. Gyanús, ahogy nekem is. Megbíző Ian Wessler. Hazudott nekem. Több apró dologban érdemes fenntartásra közül és egész nyugodtést előadott. Nézzük a... Ja nem. Ja, már megvolt. Ő lenne Miss Deborah Ibanez. Szóval. Hát is csoda, hogy fenyegetéseket kap. Ővé a cárkló. Na, befolyásos hölgy. Jó. Azt mondja, hogy Louis C. Hayworth a nyúl. Ím egyedülésben egy régi barát erősen dadogva beszél. Na, az informátor. Azt szokott mindig dadogni. Louis egykori Na, de akkor nem az informátor, de akkor is biztos vendetti. Louis telefonszáma. És Hobart Wessler. Patkány. Milyen érdekes, nem vadászgörül. Vagy nyest. Jóképű, karizmatikus és rohadék gangster. Egyik legismertebb gangstere. Bankvezér, műszak tulajdonos. Még valaki? És Carton Phillips, Sündisznó, Eri, Hím, egyedi iset, ugye, utálom a kis törvét. Na, azt mondja helyek, a hotel. Valamikor igencsak milliós hely volt, ez mostanra azonban már azon verseny, két nyelel előbb az mennyészet. Egyelőre és elmennek sokkal. Mindig képni sorat. Húsdaráló, ahol nagy sötét épület, apróként a rásmegő tőle. A Cárklub város talán leghíresebb északon tolja. Ide járnak a legkeményebb öklök és a Erről van szó. Kódex. Nézzük, a csirkekopók egy legendás detektív páros. Santino Sonia Federland és Marty McChicken. Örvényes Szilveszter úgynevet viselő ügyükkel robbantak be. Majd közel 10 évig szárnyaltak. Megnézetesnek bizonyuló összetűzés véget vetett a legendájuk. Egy regény sorozat is született. Meredith H. Marvel tollával, mely alig 7 évvel 10 részt ért meg el. Kikaptak Clowild, önálló hamaros állam nyilván több mint 900 éve. Viták, kös, folyábúskodások előzték meg, alapítások 4 szerez félelek, 64 állatfigura és 1 kéz is. Gyorságon szemben Kultúrs Szövetség és a Romanklánok is jó van, akkor ezen változtassunk. Tehát, Phyllis, nézzük meg.
Phyllis and Royce. 2 hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads, but harmless.
Szóval azt mondja, hogy beszéljünk velük.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Sőt, jó.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range, as always.
Hey, Royce, I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Csők.
The bullet hole in my crest is worth more than these 2 combined.
Ezek a dumák.
By the way, what's with the raincoats? Couldn't you find an umbrella?
Why? Frank says it'll be rain. And see, it's raining. He's a frog, so he must know.
Yeah, well, I'm a rooster, but I hate getting up early.
Raincoats are just fine, okay. You have a problem with that, Sonny?
No, just, you know, the spikes sticking through and all.
Is something wrong with our spikes, chicken?
Yeah, you know what, just forget it.
Na jó, azt mondja, viszont kaptunk értesítést róla, hogy új info van, új személy van, a nyulat megnéztük, na, Phyllis. Azt mondja, Sindiston Hím egyedi fizető utálom a kis törvénye, de ő már volt. Igen, viszont a haverja nem. Mason Royce. Royce. Tarajos sül. Egyedi ismertető, egy majdnem annyira utálom, mint a kis... Nagy és buta, ebben kicsit talán Martyra hasonlítanak a különbséggel, hogy Royce-nak még szíve sincsen helyén. Nagyon jó. Akkor ez ennyi, ugye? Más nem kapunk. Jó. Nézzünk még itt körül, mert point and click játékról van szó. Azt mondja, tessék, poster. Nagyon durva.
Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the chief. I'm sure it's Blood Boil himself taping back the torn-off posters, like some maniac. He must have a dozen of those things in his bag for emergencies.
Mindenre többször rá
I'm
kell
sure
kattintani, mert bármi lehet. Van. Na jó, akkor tovább. Nézzük, mire lehet még itt. Hopp, hopp, hopp.
Did you miss me? No? Same here.
Ez kölcsönös. Jó, de még nem megyünk be. Golyó nyomok.
This happened when that old bloodhound, Blood Boil, was promoted to chief of police. The Castilia clan thought this would frighten the old hound, but they were so wrong.
Gondolom, ha ilyen híre van.
Retaliation came the next morning. Raids on 4 warehouses, a dozen bad guys dead, and twice as many busted. Nobody messed with old Blood Boil after that. Or Chief Marrowbone, as they call him around here. Could have been fixed up ages ago, but it was the chief's explicit demand not to. They can say a lot of things about the old hound, but he's got a sense of drama for sure. Could have been fixed up ages ago, but...
Jó. Akkor tényleg lehet, hogy 2-nél többször is rá kell kattintani. Mi van még itt? Golyónyomok.
Back in the day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't miss it, but it used to have its advantages. If you drive a cop car in Clawville, you can do almost anything you want. Until you've got the red and blue on, nobody asks a damn thing. Maybe that's why cops are the biggest gangsters around here. If you drive a cop car...
Hogy nézem, más nagyon nincsen, térkép nincs, táska. Ezt nem is néztem még meg.
Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this?
Oh, jaj. Nézzük csak. I know Molly very well.
Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this? I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now. I haven't dusted you...
Jó, egy cigi.
Oh man, I totally get you. Oh man. Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway. Ironic.
Jó, akkor egyelőre ennyi van nálunk. Az a rinocérosz lány. Ismertem ilyet. Jó, azt lehet, hogy ki kell. Jó, minden megvan.
Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
Na! Nézzünk körül, mielőtt bárkivel beszélünk. Hát egyébként nagyon szép a grafikája. Baromi jól meg van csinálva.
Honor, strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick. We used one of these as target practice once. Not out of disrespect. We were just too damn drunk. We used one of these...
A város címere, erről olvastunk. Ott van az oroszlán, egy gólya, egy róka, és nem látom az utolsó, de mindegy.
All it takes is one look, and my comb starts to tingle, which never means anything good. All it takes is...
Lehet közelebb menni hozzá?
All it takes is...
Mi a negyedik állat? Elemelte a kezét, itt van, de nem veszem ki, hogy mi az. Talán lesz róla majd jobb kép. Lőtérre még egyelőre nem megyünk oda.
We used one of these as...
Igen, ez már volt. Na?
Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic. Today is not the day I'm gonna try this. For me, nothing beats the iron-flavored, turbid tap water.
Ahogy kell, ahogy kell.
Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here. Officer Jardine. One of Blood Boyle's favorites. Mainly because he's a dog, of course. One of Blood Boyle's favorites. Mainly because he's a dog, of course.
Három új? Ja, persze. Végignézzük őket, aztán megnézzük, hogy mit kaptunk. Jó. És beszélni lehet. Csirke asszonyság. Vele is. Jó, akkor előbb nézzük meg, hogy mi az, ami új. Személyek. Na, azt mondja, hogy őket mind megnéztük, a sütőzés bosszú. Egyedi ismertetője azt mondják, bármit nem csak elég innen bele. Na. Libri. Ja, még nem beszéltünk vele, nem is kell. Még egyszerűen. Na. Ja, mert rája kattintottam. Akkor viszont csináljuk azt, hogy kimegyünk. És akkor rájuk kattintok, és utána nézzük.
Monica Rosen. Receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place. Even for this city.
Valami?
Soft and ordinary, but also somehow cold and distant. The kind you'd like to invite for a coffee, but you know would say no, no matter who you are or what you do. Soft.
Na, beszéljünk is vele.
Hey, Monica.
Hey, Monika. Jó.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Na.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Ugyan, ha csak főkakas. Jó, na azt mondja, most már van info. Micsoda? A Colibri Line-t. A rendőrség is látja Henry. Videóban van egy ötletlen adja a helikoptert, a belföldösre. Ő volt a cukorkes, imádom. Kérdés. Azt mondja. Czar Club. Menjünk sorba.
What do you know about the Czar Club?
Czar.
Nothing special. I've never been there. It's a famous place, though. Expensive cigars, unaffordable drinks, pretty gals. All the movie stars and politicians go there at least once a week.
And all the big shot mobsters, too, I've heard.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing.
Jó.
Still
azt
living in
mondta.
Neapolis?
If something works, why change it, right?
Well, if you like it there.
Listen, Monica, you could, come by sometime.
Csak egy itt arra
For a
meg
drink.
tojást rakni.
Too, you know?
I didn't hear that, and you didn't say that.
Ezt,
Okay, got it.
ahogy
Sorry.
mondta, ugye kifhatja, de
Anything else, Boss Bird?
hogy nem, Monika, ha már itt
Do
tartunk.
we have a file on Hobart, Ibn, Wessler?
Are you kidding me? We have a whole room just for him. Want the key? You can spend the remaining days of your paid holiday in there.
No thanks. Never mind. You're a bit sassy today, aren't you?
I'm sorry, Sonny, but I'm starting to shed my feathers because of this insane asylum. You know, New Year's Eve and Blood Boil's not here when he should be.
Somehow I'm not sorry about that.
Fura, hogy nincs benne a rendőrfőnök.
Yeah, I bet you're not, Boss Bird.
Jó, és akkor a cutscene.
Natasha Katzenko. Interesting name. Is it real or just an alias?
It's supposed to be real, but who knows? Good question.
We have nothing on her. She's either clean or uses a fake name. Maybe both, but I don't think so. Aside from that, everyone knows what I know about her. Singer, star, the #1 babe in this town, so to speak.
Nem olvastam el, bocsánat. It's a van? Jó.
Thanks, little bird. It's something.
Glad I could help.
Gondolom. És akkor ennyi. Ez mi lett? Kihallgatás, nem egy kihallgatás. Ezt mind megkérdeztük.
What do you know about this?
Nothing special.
And-
Yeah, I was saying this.
Ez egyszer megy le. Valami még?
Saw.
Nincs. Jó. Aha. Most nem ír. Na, akkor beszéljünk vele. Egyszer.
Detective Chow Hound Bosco. He thinks he's a real alpha, but nah, he's just a lapdog.
Na,
He's not a bad boy, by the way.
beszéljünk vele.
Holy wild ones, look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy, as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you?
I'm still a
Yeah,
cop
what's
for
up?
another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
No.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kind of lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No
Ó, a
worries,
Space-szel
pal.
is lehet. Jó. Na nézzük, azt mondja, hogy itt miért nem jelzi, az is jó lenne. Új személy, nézzük a kutya, nem ő, de ő volt. Personal info, Boszkó ragadozó, én is. Ragadozás jönnek. Jó, és a kódexet meg kell nézni. Moses and Plata. Wallace macska, akik Sonny és Marty régi rivális és jelenleg Claw-Bailey rendőrség. Jaj, a szokásos ellenlábas páros. Új hely nincs, új személy pedig a izé van. Na őről ami van? Még semmiben nem találkoztunk vele, jó, majd akkor nézzük az öreg gyékot.
Mort Mardigan, a notorious deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years, but that doesn't stop him from running into trouble. What the cluck did he do this time? Poor old lizard. You've seen better days, haven't you?
Mint mindenki a városban. Beszéljünk
Mort,
vele.
you scabbiest beast. What the hell did you do?
Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as blind as a bat, am I right?
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve, after all, and I didn't even do anything wrong. Not that wrong.
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jesse is a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course he's using me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh? Still, Sonny, I have no one else. You understand that, don't you?
Don't you?
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself.
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm seeing a doctor, sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even think about taking it.
I don't talk to that
Bubo doktor.
insane owl.
Nem állok szóba azzal az őrült bagolja.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
Érdekel is engem.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good
És
friend.
erre valami csípős megjegyzés.
More like a clucking pigeon.
Jó, még egyszer, tehát 2 darab. Azt mondja, a személyek, milyen volt. Vele beszéltünk, azt mondja, egy egymás közé semmire kelő vak, mint egy vakon, de ez nem akadályozza meg abban, hogy a város egyik legnagyobb léhűtője legyen. Lehetett volna jó fiú is, de valahol elveszett Filton és most már túl késő, hogy helyre hozza a dolgait. Jó. Mond már megint valami nagy köveledett egy csomagot, és nem engeded is tényleg szóval szaladok egy kis Jó. És Dr. Bubo, na ránézünk azért. A híres nagy magyar celeb. Dr. Reginald B. Bubo. Bubo, Bubo. Na jó van. Azt mondja, helyek nem, kódek, zöld, statisztika, még mindig zöld fülek vagyunk. Jó. Várjál csak. Ugye ez már volt. Táskába sem került semmi új. Jó. Nézzük csak, kihallgatni nem lehet. Úgy sem lehet. Irodák. Menjünk az irodába először vajon, vagy?
I'm really not in the mood to meet Deputy Malloy, or any of my ex-colleagues from the Predatory Division.
Jó, sincs semmi más. Kikérdeztük. Nálak nem lehet kikérdezni. Jó, akkor máshogy nézem, nincs. Akkor lőtér.
This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
Aha! Nézzünk előbb körül, nincs kijárat, nem járunk ki, asztal, semmi, na poszter. Keep your gun clean.
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it.
Ugye?
Hello, Cassandra. I hope we'll meet again. Oh God, I'm starting to sound like Marty. That little note down there. What can I say? Classic Marty. That little note.
Hey you, if... Lőtéri gyakorlás, kapcsoló, Marty. Na, beszéljünk előbb. Hopp! Mi a személy? Nem, helyek. Valami volt. Natasha. Milyen érdekes, mert vele még nem találkoztunk személyesen. Gondolom ezért van még csak rajzolva. Érdekes. Ja, hogy a Marty. Igen. Személyek és Marty. De előbb beszéljünk fel is, aztán nézzük.
Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always.
As always.
Marty looks good.
Jó, és akkor beszélj.
Hey, Marty.
Na, feszült csend. Mehet tovább.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. Were you lost? This is the PD building,
Ja, nagyon
you know?
jó egyébként. Bocs, hogy nem figyeltem, csak egy pillanat. Csak elmerültem a játékba, szóval bocsi. Igen, én is tegnap hallottam róla, pedig elvileg már sokkal régebbi. Hát, nyári. Ez csak a demója, és azt hiszem most novemberben fog kijönni a teljes, úgyhogy majd azt igyekszem beszerezni. Addig megoldjuk ezt a kis röpkeügyet. Igen, direkt. Előkerestem a szakadt, kirúgott nyomozó ruhámat. Köszi szépen. Nézd csak ki. Hello, főkars.
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny. Stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Bertha, you have.
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Bertha a sörétes puska.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
Susie? Na mi az egy pisztoly?
All right, Susie can come.
Vagy egy másik sörétes
puska. That's what I want to hear.
Na. Nézzük, milyen plusz információ lett Martyról. Azt mondja, majdnem 10 kemény éve vagyunk társak, illetve voltunk, mert jelenleg csak nem hivatalosan segít be nekem. Amíg felgöngyölítem a szöget. Marty forrófejű és kemény, ő küld a végtelen és végsőig lehet rá számítani, bármi is legyen szó, és ha még fegyverek is a képbe kerülnek, na akkor mutatja meg az igazi. Nagyszat is olyankor nem szívesen kerülnek az útjába, legalábbis még egyszer nem. Haha! Ugye? Ugye? Azt mondja, egyet ismertető egy Marty McChicken, csirke, különleges nagy, ahhoz képest, hogy madár. Illő-fehér tolaj. Vannak jó is egyszer rám lőtt, amit meg is érdemeltem. Na, fúha, nézzük, lőjünk valamit. Lőtéri gyakorlat. Azt mondja, kérek egy tippet, lőtér elhagyásra képesen nem. Indítás! És rossz. Na, mikor jön? Hogy kell lőni? Lelőttem egy civilt. Bassza meg. És még egyet. Babart. Nem a kis csibé. Nem jó. Kurva. Hát ez nem volt túl jó. Még egyet. Indítás. Jó, most már legalább tudom, hogy kell tölteni. Nem, megint babart lelőttem. Kurva. Civil nem esett áldozatot. Na jó. Ez hülyeség. Nem ment ez nekem. Na jó van, nézzük, van-e még valami.
Marty looks good.
Akkor menjünk.
Still drink coffee?
Mindig kell.
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were different times, Marty, with a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
Okay, I know. Let's go. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Megjött az igazi rendőrfőn.
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
No.
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
Csak viccelt. Na jó, pillanat. Nem lesz többet. Vagy a fasz tudja, ha ír meg megnézem. Na, tehát azt mondja, nézzük, van valami új.
We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
A nyerőpáros, a nyerőpáros.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Mostly.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Igenis, asszonyom.
When you left...
When Blood Boil kicked me out, you mean?
Yeah. So, that affected even her.
Why? Because she can do her job in peace, finally?
You know that's not what I mean.
Yeah, I guess. An angel in the form of a fragile little bird.
Yep, that's her.
Még valami?
An angel in...
Yep, that's her. Hey, Monica. Remember that invitation from the other day?
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry, Marty. I'd love to, but I've got a lot of work to do. You know how it is. Please tell your sweetheart that I'm sorry.
Okay, I understand. No problem.
We'll meet at the annual party anyway, right?
Yeah, that's true. I'll tell Laura.
Laura. Még valami?
I have a strange feeling that we'll meet again tonight.
Strange. I have that feeling too.
That's weird. I was just thinking the same thing.
Na, és akkor utoljára még valami?
I have a strange...
Strange. I
Ja,
have that...
ez meg... Na, Kutyánszkival beszélni? Van valami új?
I gotta say, good old Bosco looks like shit.
Yeah,
Valahogy
like a
mindenkiben
beaten
van
dog.
egy csembe. Mint a tojáshéj.
Well, you, on the other hand, you just got older.
Shut the clock up, Marty. Maybe he's worth asking a thing or two.
Yeah, that flea bag can be useful.
Na, akkor itt viszont lehet, hogy most kikérdezős még egyszer.
Maybe he's worth
Yeah, that flea...
Ja, akkor beszéljünk vele.
I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
Well, because he's a reptile.
Whoa.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops after all, ain't we? And this is still Clawville.
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Protect and serve.
Get a room, you two.
Shut up, Marty.
Na. Boszkó, illetve... Azólos Boszkó. Na most ez a szó. Valami újság. Jobban el kell olvasnom, mert nem láttam, hogy most ez mit... Még egyszer beszélünk. Aha! Lehet vele kikérdezni.
What have you heard about the Hop Dog? Is it still standing?
Ahol kávézni akarnak.
Yeah, it is. But I don't frequent that neighborhood. You shouldn't either. Things have escalated there recently.
Jó kódex bejegyzés. Na. Azt mondja, hogy kódex. Estévelnek határ vagy csaptány és visszavolt már azonban elzárt gettó lett belőle, ahol a város rovar populációjának mintegy 98%-a kénytelen élni. Jelenleg a várost fenyegető legnagyobb veszélyt a kaptárlázongási játék, amíg már egy polgárháború szélére sodornak a város állam volt. Ha még egyszer rákérdezek,
What have you heard about the Hop Dog?
igen, akkor a következő. Hobart Ibn Wessler.
What do you know about Ibn Wessler? What's the old rat been up to lately?
They say he's keeping a pretty low profile these days. But he's been seen in the company of the Attorney General.
Attorney General Hamtaro, eh?
Hamtaro
That's interesting.
már megint egy újabb
Thanks.
személy. Ez érdekes.
Why are you so interested in that rat? If you want another hole in your comb, I could help you too, you know.
It's just professional curiosity.
Yeah, of course. And I'm a fluffy little Labrador.
Whoa, you forgot to mention this nugget about the case, Sonny.
Igen.
Ibn Clucking Wessler? What the hell did you get into?
Far as I remember, you didn't let me tell you in the first place. Well, you're in now. No way back.
Tanuldig benne vagy.
You're a piece of shit, Sonny, you hear me? What's this all about?
Easy, chicken. I'll tell you everything soon enough. Let's just get the hell out of here first.
Have I already told you it's a pleasure working with you again?
No, but that's always good to hear, partner.
Cluck off.
Megy ide oda. Na nézzük, még mit tud mondani nekünk a kapitány.
Why is it so quiet in here? Shouldn't it be a madhouse by now?
The midnight madness is yet to come, Sonny. Just wait for it.
My time's too valuable for that, pal.
And you're trespassing. Rules of suspension, remember? I can see you're up to no good.
Who, us? Ridiculous.
Oh,
You
yeah.
say so. But I advise you to keep it low. Especially you, Sonny. How many days do you have until retirement?
121. 120 soon.
Don't be a knucklehead and get yourself fired.
Thanks for your eternal wisdom, Bosco. I'm definitely coming to you again next time.
Na még valami?
I see blood boils here. We're in deep guano for sure, Marty.
Isn't it your lucky day, huh? Are you thinking about some stupid shit again?
We? Excuse me, sir, but what do you mean?
Excuse me, kutya úr.
Great wilderness. Just keep a low profile, will ya? It's New Year's Eve. We have enough dangerous lunatics running around already.
Don't worry, Chowhound. We know what we're doing.
Kódexbejegyzés.
Yeah, of course you do. That's what I'm afraid of.
Pont ettől félek. Meg még valami?
Hey, listen, Bosco. I wanted to ask you this for so long. Can I pet you? Just a little?
One more word, and I'll bite off your arm.
Oh, hey, easy. I'm just kidding.
Guys, I'm really gonna miss this when I retire.
Hey, listen, Bosco.
Na. És akkor a kikerülhetetlen rendőrkapitány nézzük
The
meg.
chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood, but he never is, actually. Honestly, I have a really bad feeling about this.
Ajjaj.
Honestly,
Jó, és akkor de előtte. Na. És nem jön elő a izé. Na, azért. Mert hogy volt egy kódexbejegyzés. Alterra. Széljük ott. És az Alterra a valamelyik a nagy kérdések közül. Csak a második meg nem kapitál. Legfejlettebb és legbefolyásosabb állomány, mint Star Wars. Hát akkor itt az elkerülhetetlen. Beszéljünk a rendőrfőnökkel.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
damn.
Új személyi info.
What was that, Santino?
Santino.
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, 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 careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
Aye, aye.
Can we just skip this
Hát nem
part?
felhőtlen a
It's New Year's
kapcsolat.
after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's
Attól
New
tartok,
Year's
ez most
Eve
is
and I
úgy
haven't seen
lesz.
my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
family quarrel.
For all the marrowbones of the world, get the hell out of my sight!
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
Új helyszín, minden esetre még próbálok.
Honestly, I have a really...
Még egy beszélgetés.
What is it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
Még egyszer azért megpróbálom.
What is it, Santino?
Jó, semmi. Azt mondja, hogy... Igen. Lucius Wilford Bloodboil. Egyedi ismertetője egy főnökön és egy élő legenda, aki küldöl engem, és azt hiszem ez kölcsönös, és a helyekhez hozzákerült a... Hopdog, ott van. A hely híres a meglepően jó kávéről, és a meglepően gyakori aligról, amit ott van, és mondja, nem egy életbiztos bármilyen sem húz, és egy csótányváros határán manapság. Na. Jó. És a térkép, ez most van először, azt mondja, hogy ez... Atlas Hotel. Ez a két helység van most, hogy oda lehet menni.
Time to go, partner. It'll take half an hour or more to get there.
To the club, then. I'm curious about the show.
Look, Marty, we're not going there to have fun, okay?
I know. We worked together for 10 years, remember?
9.
Oh, do you have any gum?
Of course not. Chickens don't chew.
Well, I'll go crazy on the long ride without it.
And I'll go crazy from you beaking it.
Sonny, it's a pleasure working with you again.
De nem a klubba akartunk menni. Oh.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha.
Oh, műsor.
Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Ó, micsoda nyüzsögés.
So this is the famous Tsar Club.
A Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird.
Boss Bird. Na, akkor újra körülnézünk. Kezdjük innen. A Tsar Club pósztere. Tsar Club. Jó.
You know, seeing this, I can't wait for the show.
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering, like the rhino beauty on this picture.
Akkor nem kérek bocsánatot. Én is megjegyeztem.
Interesting
Ő is
taste you've
megjegyezte.
got.
Feathers, scales, or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend.
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you. My city is on fire. This is it. It was on the flyer from Deborah. Maybe we'll get to hear it, if we're unlucky. From none other than our secret employer, Natasha Katsenko.
Ho, igen, ami rajta van említve, ő volt felesége.
Don't be tasteless.
Oh, I get it now. The title. Do you think it's about the Great Fire of Clawville?
Did you ever think of being a detective?
Ah, very funny.
My city is on...
a job with Bet.
Egyebek itt. Valamit még meg lehet nézni. Nem? Akkor megnézzük az új kódex bejegyzést. Valószínűleg erről a nagy... Mind Ones. Az erre a Great Fire-ról a Clawville. Nem sokkal a húsháború majd az azt követő világméretű gazdasági válságot követően. 893-ban egy tűzvész majdnem teljesen elveszett a város Rothwell negyedben indult útjára, és még a hatalmas Times folyó sem volt képes cserélni az útját. Ez volt maga a megtestesült tüzes pokol, ami szinte az alapvető. Nagyon érdekes. Jó, egyelőre akkor nincsenek új személyek, ezt megnéztük. Nézzük Louis. Nem, előbb még a tereptárgyakat.
One day, neon signs will cover the whole world, I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Pluck off, Sonny.
The Tsar Club. I'm not gonna forget this buzzing red neon light anytime soon. The Tsar Club.
Azt mondja, a kitapó, azt mondja, Gólya hölgy. Menjünk tovább, azt mondja, reklámoszlop. Nézzük végig, mit mutat. Itt a műsor. Hatalmas, nagyon jó az a rinocérosz hölgy. És a másik oldalon egy filmreklám. Moonlight. Ó, jaj. Csak nem valami szerelmes történet.
I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Epur si muove.
Oh, bless you.
It means, and yet it moves, bird brain. An old wolf named Galileo said that.
Oh, I see. And what did he mean by that?
Dunno. I think there was something wrong with his stomach.
Ouch.
Epur si muove.
Oh, bless you.
Jó, akkor ez meg volt, akkor vissza. Nézzük, mi van még itt. Újságpapír. Nézzük csak. Akkor én értettem fél, akkor lehet, hogy csak kamuból mondták, hogy a izébe akarnak menni. A rendőrkapitányság. Jó, igen, akkor nem akartak a kávézóba menni. Drága Verda,
Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something
Codex.
about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again.
Yeah, hilarious.
Tonight, maybe we'll be on the front page once again.
Oh, God forbid.
Tonight, maybe we'll...
Oh, God.
Yo.
Whoa, look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Averia.
Of all that's furry,
Új kódex bejegyzés.
whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
What a beautiful car.
A work of art.
Seeing it and thinking about my little rusty Cobbett.
Ó, jó az,
breaks
jó
my
az.
heart.
Nagyon jó kis kocsi az.
Ah, don't torture yourself, Sonny. Only way we're ever gonna drive one of them is if we sign up for the mob.
Maybe it would be worth it.
I think we'd be great gangsters in another life.
Beautiful car.
Yep, as you say, boss.
Ó, bocsánat. Még egyszer.
Beautiful car indeed. Not much else to say.
Yep, as you say, boss.
Beautiful car.
Yep.
Ja, akkor ez megvolt. Más, ahogy nézem, nincsen. Akkor sorba megyünk. Ja nem, kódex bejegyzések voltak. Azt mondja, tik, visszafele, nincsen. Jó, akkor erre. Az utolsó ugye ez a nagy tűz volt, most a újságról, de Clawville Chronicles arráslány. English alapja olyannyira nagy nevű, hogy napon Clawville határain kívül, és nem csak a gyarmatokon olvassák, ez amely először hozott egy cikket a két hős kakasról, azaz a csirkekopókról. A cikket Timothy Saltwater, azóta már vált sirály újságíró vetette papírra Aviria, az ország, melyet kizárólag motorak laknak. Festői szépségű modern hely, amit egy dekorál. Demokratikus parlament, két tengermosás, főleg kereskedelmi. Szinte minden laknak. És ezt a nagy hús háború kivétel mind végig megtartod, nagyon jó. Jó, akkor sorba. Nyúl.
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss. Is Lucas really such a big fan?
So as a Lucas, it's good.
Lewis. And yes, he's got the whole Chicken Police book series. Damn his taste.
Is Lucas really such a big fan?
Na. Nézzük, mi van, beszéljünk vele.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Ja, ő a dadogós.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so, the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. That's a shame.
Nem az.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
Na még egyszer úgyis beszélünk vele.
Let's not bother him again.
Yes, sir.
Azért megnézem.
Let's not.
Yes, sir.
Jó, okay. Na,
honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
Clawville-ben sincs másképp.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, Master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it...
Amazing.
Let's not bother her.
Okay, boss.
Jó, akkor most már csak a kidobó maradt.
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Na,
Okay,
na,
I'm in.
Bill vagy Bob? Bill vagy Bob? Nézzük, Bill vagy Bob?
Jeez, look.
That's not a guy.
Na. Kidob.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful chilly night?
Mintha orosz akcentusa lenne.
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Vagy francia? Ne.
Now stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah,
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Biztos hátul kell bemenni.
Yeah, right.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Hey, a nevét kérdezzük meg.
Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty. I do.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Bocsánat.
Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know...
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty. I do.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy.
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
Na, még egyszer.
Yes, gentlemen.
Hey, big guy, what's your name again?
Na? Na?
My name is Archibald, sir. Archibald Conway.
Se nem Bill, se nem Bob.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur?
What? No way, that's not even a real name.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir, but my name is Archibald Conway, without any doubt. Blackjack Conway to my friends.
Pikachu.
Well, thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
Még egyszer? Már nem lehet vele beszélni?
Jeez, look at that guy.
Jó, ez se lehet. És akkor azt mondja, hogy előtte nem kódex volt, hanem szerintem személyeknél ott kell legyen a... Hol van? Hol van? Ja, itt van. Archibald. Archibald Blackjack Conway. Egy kos. Egyedi ismertetőjegye, akkora, mint egy hegy, úgy beszél, mint egy költő, és istáló szaga van. Erről sincs több. Jó, akkor egyelőre meg vagyunk, tehát akkor most valami latáskán van?
Ma.
Nincs. Na.
That fella's built like a brick shithouse. I don't think we'll be able to just sneak past him.
Wanna bet?
Na?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must avoid suspicion.
Okay. No trouble. I get it.
Na jó, de
It's
hogy
okay,
fog...
Bertha.
Na, előkerült Berta. Nem úgy volt, hogy nem hozhatja.
What was that?
Nothing. Just the wind.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
A nagy Berta.
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What idiot would bring a shotgun to a club?
Na.
Was that a rhetorical question?
Na jó, még mindig nem tudjuk, hogy jutunk be.
Let's just knock that giant out, shall we? Easy peasy.
Ja, aztán bent
Let's just not do that, shall we?
Okay.
Ja, lehet kérdezni szerintem tőle. Aha, aha.
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to.
Excuse me.
You have to understand.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my god, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And forgive me for my austere composition.
Oda néz.
No problem, Shakespeare.
Biztos Archibald.
Say, big guy, is this your job? To stand in front of the club and keep out decent fellows like us all night?
Not entirely, monsieur. My employer has many other kinds of jobs for me. He is quite creative in his field, I must say.
Like?
Like what?
Exactly.
Sorry, monsieur. I'm not,
permitted to say anything more about the matter. Regulations, yeah, I know. This bullshit just gave me a headache.
So sorry to hear that, sir.
No.
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course. Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
Akkor francia, nem orosz.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Ajajaj. Na most mi legyen? Viszonyunk. Mindjárt. Jaj, bocsánat. Rossz helyre kattintottam.
Look, Lewis, that bouncer over there.
Gondoltam.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Ennyi.
Much obliged, pal.
Igen, csak az elején az akcentusát nem tudtam megállapítani, de hát azóta már mondta, persze. Csak később jegyeztem meg. Csak fura volt az akcentus az elején.
Excuse me?
Jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong? Is Lucas really such a big fan?
Na jó, akkor beáll.
Let's just knock that.
Let's just.
Okay.
Még egyszer vele beszélni? Nem lehet megkérdezni.
Sir.
Ennyi.
How'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Hayworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
Lâche-la mon, sir.
Oh! Excusez-moi.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
Na. Lehet vele még egyszer? Nem lehet? Vele lehet még egyszer beszélni?
The Tsar Club welcomes you, gentlemen.
Na. Hogy megváltozott a hang, nem?
The Tsar Club welcomes you.
Thanks, buddy.
Akkor nincs más hátra, mint bemenni.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar Club. Well, here we are.
Here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
Na! És akkor itt vagyunk a helyen. Hú, ez jó nagy terület. Júj, na jó, menjünk innen. Melyik irányból? Ahogy olvasunk, azt mondja. Itallap. Először csak a izét nézzük körül. Nézel madár. Jó. Először csak a berendezési tárgyakat nézzünk körül. Jó, egy pár tudsz. Aha, hölgyekkel nem lehet. Színpad. Nézzük a színpadot.
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
Szara vagy.
So says the little butt jam.
Butt? What? That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
Yo.
What is it, butt jam?
Nothing, old fart.
What is it, butt
Nothing.
Szóval itt már nincs semmi. Haladjunk tovább. Itt vannak megint róka, csóka. Az asztalokon semmi. Velük nem lehet. Verőlegény. És akkor a pószter. Moziplakát. Oh!
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kind of good in Death of the Horse.
You've seen every clucking movie.
You know, Laura and I go to the movies a lot. When was the last time you went?
Exactly 12 years ago.
No.
Oh, you remember that precisely? Let me guess. Molly?
Yep, our very first date.
I see. What did you watch?
I don't remember. I just remember her. And nothing else.
Nothing else.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
What weird titles these have.
This done for her.
What weird title.
Jó, akkor... Igen, minden egyes centit végig fogunk nézni. Mindent. Oh. Higgs puzzle. Clarity. Murder my twin.
Ooh, I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a private eye, hired to look for a woman, then gets into some kind of blackmail thing that's connected to the first case, and...
Hey, Marty?
What, yeah?
I don't give a shit.
It's a classic, and kind of reminds me of the situation we're in right now.
How so?
I don't know. A mysterious case, a mysterious woman, strange threats, some off-duty investigation.
Ahogy mindig, ahogy mindig.
Think about it. What if we're in a movie? And this whole mess is just
Vagy egy játékban.
Marty, I think you're having a nervous breakdown.
It's a classic.
Akkor ez már megvan.
You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end and the poor detective's left stranded?
Yep, just like life.
You're old, Sonny. I mean, experienced. Have you ever met a woman like that in real life? Who floors you with a glance and leaves only heartbreak?
Well, actually...
Molly?
Oh, I didn't mean to... I'm sorry. You're old, Sonny.
Bocsika. Reméljük, majd a teljes játékból kiderül, hogy mi volt.
Huh. Another Lupus movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, I'm still getting chicken bumps. Wait, who's that next to him?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nah, never heard of her.
Biztos feltörekvő üdvöske.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the knees.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me. Just women and guns are my only weakness.
Huh. No shit.
Remember the name, Marty. Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Marty, shut up.
Remember the...
Jó, körülnéztünk. Akkor viszont visszafele sorrendbe beszél, megnézzünk mindenkit.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Biztos, hogy nem.
Of course he's not.
Hey, Marty, I bet you wouldn't dare to go up to him and ask if he hasn't seen your fur coat.
What? Why? I'm mad, yeah, but not suicidal.
Are you chicken or what?
Piss off, old bird.
Nah, chicken shit.
Őt már nem lehet zaklatni. Kaptunk valami újat? Személyeknél ezt a színészeket nem rakta be. Jó helyeknél minden kódexben nincs új. Semmi új nyom, statisztika 10/80. Ezt is nem értem. Még mindig zöld fülű vagyok. Mindig kicsitek a pontok egyáltalán? De hát is a többiek, akiket eddig kikérdeztem, meglátogatott jelentek, még feloldott trófák 0, megtalált kódex bejegyzések 9/27-ben, megtalált személyek feloldott galériákra. Igen, hát valószínűleg ez majd akkor lesz teljes, ha teljes játékkal játszunk. Amit már egyébként már most nagyon várok, ez kurva jó ez a játék.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Very funny. Remember that old case with the fox and the raven?
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
Yeah, hunger can bring out the monster in animals, right?
And the wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they seem.
As you say, Marty.
Remember that other case?
Oh, gosh, Marty, where do you dig these out?
Remember that other case with the turtle and the rabbit fella?
Oh, gosh, Marty, where do you dig these out?
My mind is a bottomless pit, my friend. Was the rabbit a runner? And the turtle was his buddy, or?
His dealer, actually.
Yeah, you're right. We found the rabbit near the river with a missing leg. Brutal stuff.
2 missing legs, actually. But yeah.
What happened with the turtle in the end? It's a little bit blurry.
Your bottomless pit of a mind is a dark and sad little place. The turtle thought he would run faster if he ate the legs of the rabbit.
Úristen.
You know what? This city's seriously fucked up.
It is, Marty.
Na még valami?
Remember that other case with the turtle and the rabbit fella?
Jó, ez már akkor meg volt. Tovább, a színpadot megnéztük, termetes bak.
Where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What?
Beszéljünk egyből vele?
This is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
I try.
This is the life.
He looks like a coat hanger.
Na, a hölgyekkel nem lehet beszélni, nyuszilán.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
Nem nyúl.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
Hát lehet, hogy a demóban végig zöldfülök marunk, nem tudom, mert nem néztem róla sok videót, nem akartam végigjátszást nézni a kipróbálás előtt, úgyhogy nem tudom, mi lesz itt még. Azért próbálkozom. Hát eddig mindenkitől végigkérdeztünk mindent, és nem nagyon növekedett a kikérdezős dolog. Hát pedig nekem nyúlnak tűnt.
That girl is looking at me.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me, like, hard. Now, I saw it.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. Just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl. Creepy little squirrel girl.
Jó, a madarat még kiadjam, mert ő fontosnak tűnik, viszont akkor a bárpultossal még csapos. Vele lehet beszélni vele. Aha, jó, előbb a csapossal beszélünk.
A man's best friend.
That's not a dog, Sonny. That's a horse. He just has a very weird mane.
I didn't mean him, Marty. I meant the bar.
Oh, I see, right. Yeah, because that totally makes sense.
Don't be shy, Sonny. Just ask him for a drink.
Still talking to yourself, huh? Great.
Don't be shy, Sonny.
Ja. Akkor beszéljünk vele.
2 whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
I've never heard that one before.
Milyen haja van? Az kemény.
Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
As I recall, you're always bragging about hiding your shotgun in your coat so well, no one can see it.
Sure. Maybe I have it with me now. What?
Well, do you see that bottle, Marty? That's a 28-year-old Golden Eagle whiskey.
Of all the furry gods, you're right.
And they've just left it on the bar. Someone ordered it, got so drunk he forgot all about it.
So we're confiscating it as evidence.
Yeah, well, more like stealing it. But if it's easier for you.
You're twisted, pal. But to be honest, I've no objections.
Na. Azt mondja. Még egyszer
Gentlemen, your drinks.
Yeah, sorry, but we have to run. Thanks anyway, Bojack.
Ugh, my name is not Bojack. I tip you, pal, but I don't have any change, so... Sure, sir. The Tsar welcomes you back anytime.
Sounds good, Bojack.
De minden esetre akkor kérdezzük.
Tell me, hey Breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Abrakszag.
Not yet, sir, but she's coming on soon.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Na, tudsz nekem majd Mr. Ibn?
Sir, I don't want to.
What about, let's see, $5 maybe?
Oda csúsztatja.
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet. Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job, and we'll do ours, okay?
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just a little fun. Of course, gentlemen.
Hoppá.
Anything else, sir?
No thanks, Mr. Ed. Keep up the good work.
Anything else?
Jó, akkor viszont... drága viszont.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
Jó napot, jó napot! Most ezt el kell olvasnom, mert miattad nem figyeltem.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know? All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Ó, azért már nem csípkedi emiatt.
Good, and let it stay that way.
Jaj, hát semmi baj, csak sajnos olvasós a műsor, nem? Bocsika. Maradjon is így.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
Jó, akkor már csak ez a bámulós csirke maradt itt. Nézzük.
Hey, there's Filmar.
Filmar?
Who? Oh, yes.
Ha nem néztük meg a inventory.
Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville.
Mindig van Clawville előtt. Mindig van.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap Pulp Fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
Előbb akkor megnézzük, új tárgyalnánk a viszkis üveg.
Come to daddy, darling. Come to dad.
Jó, tehát ennyi, és akkor azt mondja, hogy mi is nyílt meg. Új személy, Filmar. Filmar Low, sólyom. Tökéletesen átlagos viszköltőink, de régi jó barátja Averia. Jó, és munkahelye? Nem? Kódex? Nyílt meg valami jó? Statisztika, igen, valami megnyílt. Egy trófea. Még mindig zöld fölő a kurva anyját. Feloldott trófeák 1. És ezt hol lehet megnézni a trófeákat? Sehol. Na mindegy.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his Harry.
Touché. I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
Na beszéljünk a sólyommal. Na, sólyom.
The old hawk looks like shit if you ask me.
Ma mindenki szarul néz ki.
Just like looking into the mirror.
Na beszéljünk vele. Hello, Filmar.
Well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Filmar Lowe.
So someone who tried to go undercover with a Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey, right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Hú, de jó barátok.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out?
Oh,
man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes. Just the usual.
Az egész játék csípős, a humora csípős, és az az öreg 28 éves whisky is csípős volt.
Oh boy.
And you?
160 cent és a fele láb. Mind voltunk ebben a helyzetben.
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation.
Cincózni érdemes,
She's
mert
not
egy
the kind to
macska.
toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Yeah.
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal.
Igyekszem. Új nyom. Hopp, ilyen még nem volt. Újra lá. Ja. Na. Júj. Megjött a patkány. Na, miért még nagyon tovább lépünk. Azt mondja, hopp. Azt mondja, jó öreg Phil már úgy tűnik, tud valami fontosat Natashával kapcsolatban, de addig nem beszél, amíg nem találkoztunk a nővel. Elég idegesnek tűnt, szóval valami fontos lehet, nagyon érdekes új személyek, Philmáról valami plusz. Philmár, mert most már ez a fut, régi harcosásod még Clowville, mindig rosszul mondom, Clowville előtt időm az egyik és mindennek hozzá hasonlónak nem is gyakran gyűlik magammal a törvénnyel. Mégis ő azt mondja, hogy ilyet mindig meg lehet nézni Clowville-ben. Aha, hely, valami új hely, új kódex, statisztika, még mindig zöldfülű, nyomok. Jó, de legalább új nyom van. Ebben meg még nem lehet lapozni. Oké. Na nézzünk csak körül. Hol a patkány? Aha! Na csak. Eben és Olivia. Na most mi legyen? Csak úgy beszéljünk velük?
What is it, Butt Jam?
Már fogad. Hát akkor nincs mese. Beszélni kell a patkánnyal. Vele még nézzük meg, van valami.
Just one more thing, Philmar.
I see you haven't changed a bit.
Do you think we're walking into a trap? You always had good instincts.
Biztos, hogy csapdában.
You know, I couldn't figure out this Natasha woman, even when I worked for her.
Then the trouble is bigger than I thought.
Kezd komolyra fordulni a dolog.
Just take care of yourselves, and don't leave your guns out of reach.
Oh, that's never happened.
Yeah, this crazy cock even sleeps with his.
You're welcome to the club, Brother Bird.
Na két fegyvermániás.
You too, old fart.
Azért még 4-szer megpróbálunk felbeszélni.
Take care, Phil.
You too.
Jó, akkor nincs több.
The old hawk looks like shit if you ask me.
Ja, na akkor nincs mese.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
Jó, akkor nincs mese. Először a patkánnyal beszélünk. Nézzük csak.
Isn't that
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
És a másik? Olivia.
That woman with Ibn. I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
The memories are returning.
Jeez, just spare me the dirty details.
The memories are...
Just try to act normal, as much as you can.
Yep, that's him. The big rat in the flesh.
Well, it looks like this unpleasant conversation can't be avoided.
Mivel más nem tudunk csinálni, ezért beszéljünk Ibennel.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
Csak légy laza barát.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Kakassernyákok a kurva anyja.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken police. Your partner is, he...
Marty McChicken. Sir, I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Nagy menübe, kólával.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
Megoldjuk ezt az ügyet, Mr. Ibn.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Ez most oda csípett.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So,
Jaj, annyira készségesen segít. Annyira.
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Az, és biztos igazat is fog mondani bármire. Na! Új funkció kérdezés, rendben, de előbb nézzük meg. Azt mondja, személy, tik, Olivia. Azt mondja, Ibn. Igen, azt mondja. Egyik legismertebb gangszere. Ingatlan, ja, ez már volt. Na, de nézzük, mi van vele. Blackwig. Varjú, nőstény, feltűnően magas és vékony, egy varjóhoz képest csendes és titokzatos. Az ilyen nők mindig veszélyesek számunkra. Jobb, ha vigyázunk vele. Olivia jelenleg Ibn Wessler azt hiszem, és kísérője meg tudni. Több is van patkány és a varjúhölgy között meglehetősen hasznos lehet. Összeszűri a levet a főnökkel? Se hely, se kódex. Ha minden igaz, Avíria volt az utolsó statisztika, meg se nézem, mert úgyis mindegy. Na, kérde...
The memories
ja,
are
nem van, patkánytól kell kérdezni. Nem! Nem!
What weird
A patkánytól kell kérdezni. Dear. Nézzünk! Ne sorrendbe menjünk, keresünk először.
Look, detective. If you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
Kihallgatás. Ó, jaj! Egyből hallgassuk ki, hogy menjünk végig a kérdéseken. Hallgassuk ki, az még nem volt úgy.
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
Na! Hogy érintette önt, amikor tudomást szerzett a zsarolásról?
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
Szóval nevetségesnek tartotta az egészet. A tarajomat rá, hogy titkol valamit.
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
Nem végeztem.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hát, te mondtad, hogy készségesen segítesz, faszarc. Na nézzünk! Egyszer a szitkosan, és túl sok mindent tudnak róla, de nekem is ahhoz kell lennem. A valószínűleg, igen, ezt mondta az előbb. Trükkös, bizalmatlan detektív méter. Ajjajjaj. Aha. Nagyon elfoglaltnak tűnik, mivel foglalkozom mostanában. Miért nem értesítették a rendőrséget? Na, melyik legyen? Ha egyáltalán mondjátok szerintetek? Vagy ezt az ügyet nekem kell felgöngyölítenem? Igen, ő a nagy főgangster, a patkány. Miért nem értesítették a rendőrséget? Nagyon elfoglalni, mivel foglalkozunk mostanában. Hát szerintem inkább az
Why didn't you just call the police?
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that? A few messages aren't enough for a case. You should know that.
Én vagyok a kakasbó.
Harassment makes for a case. So do threats.
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny? Huh? They would have laughed in my face. Anyway, you know, the police station. Once I set foot in there, I'm not coming out
Küldhetett
again.
is volna maga helyett valakit.
Your lawyers are too good for that, Ibn.
Yeah, I guess you're right, chicken.
Titkolózó. Nagyon-nagyon gyanús. Maga teljesen hülyének néz minket. Van ötletem mi a... Nem beszélünk vele csúnyán.
Why would anyone have reason to blackmail your girlfriend?
I don't know, maybe because she's my girlfriend?
Az jó, a patkány és a macska.
You think that's enough?
It's plenty enough.
Good point.
Oh, are you finally getting to a point? Or do you really want to dig around in my private life? Because, people who do that end up in the alley, if you catch my drift.
Ó, hogy ne érteném.
Very much so, Mr. Wessler. Wessler is tougher than I thought. And he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Aha, tehát akkor mégse csak az üggyel kapcsolatba kérdezzük. Azt mondja, egyáltalán nem találja veszélyesnek ezeket az üzeneteket? Volt bármi hasonló incidensen a sorozatban? Közel állnak egymásnak, sok időt tölt mostában ezen a helyen.
Don't you find these messages dangerous?
That specific word is, it's insulting and obscene, and unfortunately, everyone could see it on the
Kicsit
street.
megpuhítjuk, kicsit barátkozunk vele.
Painted it on the wall.
Aztán csattan a csapda. Igen.
I know.
Milyen bénán kapcsoltam.
Yeah, it's
Így
unpleasant
kell.
but no threat in itself. I put it down to some jealous showgirl or a deluded fan. Nothing more.
És ez csak úgy elnézi.
Jealousy can be dangerous.
Yeah, most crazies are harmless.
You know that firsthand?
Jó, így miért kell beszólni?
Anything else?
Hogyne. Jó, hát még mindig nem vagyunk a pluszban. Jól megy az üzlet mostában? Egyébként minden rendben önök között. Azt nem szabad megkérdezni, mert arra lobbanékony volt. Nézze, ha nem kezd el nyíltan beszélni semmilyen.
Start talking straight, Wessler. There's no point in wasting each other's time.
Nehéz ügy. Ez az első kihallgatásunk.
You know what? You're right. And there's no point in spoiling my mood, is there? Olivia will show you out, but if you insist, I can give you an alternative escort. Is that straight enough for you?
Nice one, Sonny. Indeed, Mr. Wessler. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Don't be so cocky, copper. It can be dangerous at your age.
Hát ezt nagyon elrontottuk. Jaj.
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
De hát... faszom.
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
So, you have your answer.
No recent friction?
What did
De
you like to know?
kellemetlen. Na mindegy.
It would make my job easier.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage.
Na hát,
I've
még
confounded
húzva
and
vehető.
softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be
Tehát.
specific and ruthless.
Kavarszom, és megfordítottam itt az ideje, konkrétan is kérdezem. Tényleg? Hát nem sokat ment föl, szinte semmit, 5 pontot. Hajló lenne az ősön vallomást tenni? Kaptam hasonló fenyegetés korábban? A gangster és a cicababa mi? Na most akkor mi legyen?
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out? Huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
Micsoda.
I guess she was willing.
Új személyi info. Új személyi info.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Na. Semmi? Hát de... Ó, ezt nagyon elbasztuk azt a kérdést.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Nem jó.
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
De legalább ezt is megtud.
Every other weekend, roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
Na, húzzunk fölfele. Egész hétvégén, szóval Natasha halálos összívőz magát, mégis eljár otthonról.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since the story, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. You're right.
So, can we meet your lady?
Na.
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing.
Ó jaj, jön a műsor. Kikérdezési rang. Rozsdás kopó. Hát az annyira nem rossz. Azt mondja, Hobart Ibn Wessler. Záró gondolatok. Nem rossz, de nem is jó. Hát, bazd meg. Elmegy egy kezdőnek, de te azért jobb vagy ennél. Legközelebb szedd össze magad és figyelj jobban a jelekre. Fókusz. Barátocskám, fókusz. Fontos nyom. Ibn mindent megtett, hogy elkerülje a témát, amikor a fenyegetések kerültek szóba. Tehát akkor csak arra kellett volna egyfolytában rákérdezni. Biztos, hogy többet tud, mint amin hajlandó volt elmondani. Rozsdás kopó. Ez a feltett kérdések 9 fókusz. Pontosan. Jó van.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
Nem egyezik a stílusunk. Köszi, Karaxon, ide.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Featherland.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Na. Nézzük a műsort. Ó, a femme fatale. A femme fatale. Igéző zöld szemek. Oh.
Sonny. Sonny.
Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
No.
That was unique.
A nagy maffia főnök nőjébe vagyunk szerelmesek? No csak micsoda konfliktus.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
Na viszont a macska, az szerintem egy orosz kék macska, elég fura az akcentusa. Ja, hát Natasha-nak hívják, de hülye vagyok, hát persze.
You were amazing, dear, as always.
Kafaszt érdekel, mint makogsz.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
Cocktail. Egy cocktail.
But of course.
Azt hiszem, hogy megvan a szikra. A cigifüstön keresztül is láttam, hogy csak engem nézett. Micsoda egy kihívó démon. Tudja jól, hogy milyen helyzetben vagyok, és tudja jól, hogy ő neki hol a helye.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
Csak előtte beszélni kell a sólyommal.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes.
Ójjaj, hát itt valami szőrös macska tojás lesz rakva.
You'll be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey.
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting.
Micsoda.
Before he comes back.
Nagyon jó, imádom. akkor menjünk. Beszéljünk a sólyommal.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
Just keep your distance. Na most mi van megint?
Next time on Chicken
Jaj, ne!
Police.
Ennyi volt?
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
Clucking hell.
Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Marty, that's enough.
Oh, jaj!
Suddenly learned to fly.
Ó, lesz itt mindenféle jó funkció.
One more word, and I'll bite off your arm.
Please tell me there's gonna be a glorious shootout. Keep it straight, Sonny.
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
Of all that's furry and plumy, that's fantastic.
Jó a zsiráf a képben. Nagyon jó.
Okay, let's stop it right there.
A kakas, aki utál korán kelni. Miért arra nézek folyton? Arra van a chat meg minden. Át kell helyezni itt a kamerát minden. Hát ez kurva jó volt. Nem kell kívánságlistára tenni. Oh. Hát én meg remélem, hogy mi hamarabb kijön és meg tudom szerezni, és akkor végig toljuk azt is. És remélem, legközelebb jobban fog tudni nyomozni. Ezt most jól ennek most jól mellé csíptem. Na, hát ez fantasztikusan sikerült. Én is jobb, hogyha összehúzom a nyakkendőmet. Mégsem ülhetek ezzel a szakadt kinézettel itt az irodában. A többiek már így is pletykálnak rólam. Most pedig vár az utca, vár a fegyver. Várnak a bárok, az olcsó cigaretta és a drága konyak illata. Vagy épp fordítva. Minden esetre a következő előadásnál találkozunk. Lehet, hogy épp titeket kérdezlek ki. Sziasztok!